Now we are in 2011, right? We are very high in technology and everything. Well, let us make a machine like this much machine. And let us put leaf, grass from here. And this machine gives out meat from here. Can you imagine that? And we will put a tap here and it will give milk to us. We will put grass here and then we will get milk and we will get meat. It's impossible, right? Well, there are sheep, there are cows. They are doing that. We don't know how they are changing the green grass into meat or milk. We don't know that, but they are doing that. But in a technological way, it's impossible. We cannot do it. But the meat that we eat is that one. Now, when you go into the sea and after 150 meters, there is no sunlight there. It's all dark. I will show you some animals living there. They are making up their own lights. How come they are making it? In their bodies. By copying these animals, we made up, you know, those LED lights, just copying them. But these animals are in a very high technology. Even in the factories, we cannot make a light as the high technology as they have. They make it up in their bodies, in their proteins. Just make it up there. You see?
Very cold.
Those are in the oceans. And this is a spider. He is making something. He had a laboratory in his body and he is making up some smell. And you know, he wants to catch a butterfly, a special butterfly. And those butterflies are connecting each other by a special smell. And this spider produces that smell. And afterwards, you know, he's like a professor. He knows how smell goes in the air very quickly and just bending it over. And afterwards, when that butterfly smells that, he thinks that, oh, my friends are calling there, let me fly just there, he says. And then afterwards, spider catches him. You know that it's impossible. If you ask to any laboratory in the world that, could you please make the same smell for me? They will say it's impossible. Even if they do it, no butterfly will come to that smell. It's impossible to do that. But there is a very little insect and it's doing it into its stomach. See? What are these? These are some animals that we cannot see. They are not showing them in the nature. Here's a reptile. Can you see that? There's a reptile, but nobody can see that. There's a frog. And here comes a butterfly. Whenever this butterfly opens his wings, there are two eyes are looking at you, looking at us. Well, can you imagine his life? His life is only 2 hours or maybe 2 weeks. But we know that, we all know that when he is born, he doesn't have a life like this. Oh, I came to this world, let me see what's happening in here. Oh, those birds are our enemies. So what can I do? Let me see whose enemies are those birds. Oh, I saw there's an eagle. So let me go to the university and learn how to draw. And he will draw all these eyes at the back of himself. Can you imagine a life like that? This butterfly never sees his back in his life, never. But he has perfect eyes at the back. And at the minute, at the second when he born, he has to know that when the bird comes to eat him, he has to open his wings to scare him. He has to know that at that time. But he doesn't know what he has at his back. And you know this art? There is full color, and the wings has to be, when he opens his wings, that drawing has to occur that time. When he closes up, I mean, they have to come on and on like that. It's a very nice art. So, science is saying that. Science says that. Who did this art on this butterfly? There's a very, it's not him that did it, right? That is Allah. My sisters and brothers, now we are living in an art gallery. It's made up of golden ratio. Wherever you look, there is golden ratio. When you look at your face, there is golden ratio. When you look at the sky, the universe, there is golden ratio. You know, Leonardo da Vinci, he made up a picture. It's in the Louvre Museum. It's called Mona Lisa. When you go to France, in the Louvre Museum, and ask it to the government, it belongs to government now. Oh, I want to buy this picture. Can you sell it to me? You should ask to the government. They said, no, it's impossible. We cannot sell it. Why? Because it's priceless. Well, I will pay $500 million to it. They say, no, I mean, it doesn't have a price. I will pay trillions of dollars. No, they say. Why? They found out that afterwards, that picture is made up of, Leonardo da Vinci made up of golden ratio on it. I'm telling you, it's just a picture. When you are walking around in the world, whatever you see is created in golden ratio. It's an art gallery here that where we are living. Even a cat, a bird, and they are in 3 dimensions. We have a camera. For example, we have a camera there. If I will tell you that I found a camera just at the seaside, I don't know how it happened. In millions of years past, and the nature made this camera. Oh, it's 15 megapixel. It's making up perfect pictures. If I will tell this to anybody, he will say, are you crazy? Right? If I have a camera like that, and if I say that just nature did it by itself, and it's 15 megapixel, and it can make zoom, and it has lenses very well, and it has memory, but just nature did it. If you tell it to any Darwinist, he will say that, are you crazy? Are you kidding with me? He will say. Well, but let me tell you the truth. We are carrying cameras, my brothers and sisters, here. It is 567 megapixel. There is no technology like that. 567. And it's made up of water and meat. The matter is water and meat. 567 megapixel, and it's in 3 dimensions. You see deeply also. And Darwin says that yes, nature did it. But the camera, 15 megapixels, oh, it's impossible. But nature did it. And we have 2 cameras here. Yeah, both of them, nature did it, they say. I think they are kidding with us also. And if you ask to any camera company like Nikon, Kodak, you know, and tell them that, oh, I'm sending giving you some meat, 2 kilograms of meat, it's good. Can you make up a camera from this meat to me? They will laugh at you, of course. And the matter is meat also. It's only meat. And we are carrying these cameras wherever we go. And in here, we have a cable. You know how many kilometer cables we are carrying in here? 160,000 kilometer cables here. It's called our brain. And in our brain, we see, we think, we watch. Where in these nerves? 160,000 kilometers. And when you compare human brain with any computer system, it's the technological one, it's 100 times faster than that computer. Let me give you an example. For example, we just came to your school's garden just now, and we parked our car there, and we came in. Everybody understands this simple sentence, right? When I say car in this sentence, when I said cars, you know what your brain did at that second? Your brain did this. There's a wheel. There are engine. There is exhaust system. There is windows. There are doors. There are at least 500 or 600 words are collected from your brain at that second, and it made conscience to you. It means something to you. Car means something, but you don't know. You didn't think about it. Just I said car, and then your brain did it. But when you say car to a computer, that doesn't mean anything to a computer. And when you say that just make it something to computer, it starts to find wheels, for example, in the hard disk. And afterwards, it will find steering wheel. Afterwards, it will find the engine. And of course, it will take time. But our brain works 100,000 faster than that computer. And we have 160,000 kilometer nerves in here. And inside of us, we have highways. 120,000 kilometer highway we have inside. If there will be any hole, that means that we are losing blood. I'm talking about veins that we have. There mustn't be any mistake. If there is any mistake, you will get sick or you will die. So we must understand what we are carrying. For example, we have a water here. This is